History Rewind. It's Maya.
And Allison.
And we are back
Again.
with more video.
And more dares.
Yeah. Okay, so this week we are talking about how the United States has changed and how we have modified the physical environment.
Maya's very upset because we've destroyed America. Go us.
Some of it's not intentional. We used it for the benefit, but it was bad stuff going on. Anyways, here it is. In question 1, since you went first last
You know, okay, fine. Ready, hit me.
Explain how industrial activities can have a positive or negative effect on the environment.
Industrial activity and manufacturing and stuff. It pollutes the air and kills us and kills the environment, and it's really like some factories, they pollute out into water streams, and that's terrible for our water and terrible for the animals and terrible for the environment, and kills the air we breathe, and we're all gonna suffocate and die.
That was really dramatic. Basically, yes, it is air pollution, but I think that it's easier for us to have factories, but I think that we should go about it in a safer way, and I know costs and benefits outweigh things, but you have to look at future generations. Are they just going to be breathing in smoke and just seeing smoke everywhere, or do we want an environmental, safe, and friendly environment for many years to come?
We are leaving them in terrible ways.
Yeah, think about what you do. That trash you threw away, you could have recycled it.
Look at these messes we're leaving for them. This terrible air, these horrible waterways, all these oil spills. Seriously? Can you not contain oil? It's not that hard.
Things happen though, Allison.
Yeah, but they don't need to happen 4 times in the same year.
True. Okay, dare time.
Pick a card. Tell the audience, unless you want to chicken out.
Okay. Call a friend and express undying love to them. Start telling them what you love about them, sobbing, telling them you can't live without them. I'm gonna call Katerina. Katerina, I love you if you're watching this. You're just so...
She's not. She doesn't care.
She just texted me. Yeah, she just texted me. Katerina, you just texted me. Thank you. She cares. One time I pranked called Katerina, and then she texted me right after. She's like, I just got this weird call from this person.
She didn't guess it was you.
She didn't know it was me. And then I put the video up. I was like, hey, go look at my video. And she's like, oh, okay. And then she wasn't mad. She just thought it was funny.
I would have been mad.
Okay. She's even in my favorites.
Wow.
I'm calling her.
Yeah.
See if she answers. No, I don't think I told her about the stare. I've never called her before. She doesn't answer, I swear to God.
Huh?
Hello?
Hey, Maya.
Katerina, I just have to tell you this. I can't text because it's just not the same. I would tell you face to face, but it's just not the same. I'm so glad you're in my life. I don't know where I would be without you, and I just...
Hang on, Maya, I can't hear you. Hey, I'm at a restaurant now and I can't really hear you. Can I call you back?
Of course. Okay, goodbye.
That was pathetic.
Okay.
Hits me.
What is the environmental impact of road building in remote locations such as the Alaskan Pipeline or old growth forests in Oregon?
What's the effect?
Yep.
Okay, so the effect is basically it destroys all these natural habitats and all these natural things, and it's doing terrible things to the environment, such as polluting it, and you're risking... I know there's risks in everything you do, but we're putting huge risks at putting these things in. We're polluting the environment, we're killing off all these animals, we're driving them out of their natural habitats. It's just a very terrible unbalance.
If I may say. George Perkins Marsh wrote a book about this stuff, Man in Nature, that's what the book's called, and he talked about all these impacts that we were facing, and he talked about how to help the environment. And it's sad to think that humans, we want to develop our economy and better ourselves and ways of life, but do you think it's fair pushing out other animals from their natural habitat? I personally don't think it's fair at all.
We're destroying nature to further ourselves, but if we destroy nature, there is no future for us.
Exactly. Chain reaction.
Pick a dare, fool. Sweet. Yes! Read it, Maya.
Sip toilet water? That's disgusting. To sip? Only a sip. No more than that.
Chug it!
It's water. Here. I don't want that. Go get me actual water. Thank you. It is water, but it's just reused water.
Name a significant difference in the changes and effects of the environment by stuff that we have done in the northern and the southern states.
Well, in the north, they had a lot of factories, so that it led to air pollution, and in the south, they had a lot of plantations, so that could have really infected the environment, because I don't know if they used did they use a lot of chemicals back then? Let's just say chemicals came about killing. Oh, there was also crop rotation. They didn't change their crops out. It would lead to desertification, which would lead to then inhabitable land, so the land isn't as good anymore.
You can't use the land for anything.
No.
Right. Hold this. Okay, I like this one.
You copier. You cheater.
No, I just picked it up and I was like, I like
Oh.
this one. I can't read them. Why did Sally fall off the swing?
Why?
Because she didn't have any arms. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally! Yeah.
Oh, I have a good one. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit me.
What did one orphan say to another?
You're homeless.
Robin, get in the Batmobile. Do you get that?
That was pathetic.
It was good. It better
Tell the
than
next
yours.
question.
Okay.
I said tell a bad joke in an enthusiastic way. I told the worst joke I know.
Oh, that was a good joke. Mine was good. So, how does the clearing of forests for agricultural, building dams and rivers, and exploiting minerals, etc., affecting our environment?
It affects our environment in a negative way because we're killing off these trees, and trees are the reason we can breathe. Okay, by chopping all these down, we're destroying not only our air, we're destroying the environment of the animals that are living peacefully in this little forest, and all of a sudden destroyed. And then it's eliminating off these species that are living in this area so they can no longer live here, and then they die off, and then we have less of a species, just like every other species.
And then it's a chain reaction. When one species goes off, one species dies, another one dies, and then another one, because the food chain is affected. Scary, because one day that's gonna be us. Okay. It's you.
No, you picked the
Oh,
air because I answered it right.
Sorry. Pretend like you're playing with a puppy on the floor. Come here, puppy. Oh, look at you. Oh my god. Oh, you little puppy. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Oh, don't lick me. I don't want you to lick me.
That was pathetic.
That was pathetic.
Name a significant modification of the land in the northern states in the 1800s.
They got bigger farms, which potentially cause clearing of land and animals' habitats.
Northern states, northern states.
There's trees in the north.
Do farms in the north.
They had some farms.
That was pathetic. Draw dare.
And you say it.
What?
I knew they had. Don't they have small? Like
They're
not
small farms.
They're not
but that wasn't
plantations.
like. All right, fine. I'll cut you that one. Okay, basically, northern states, a significant modification in the land because in the 1800s, that's when they started getting bigger. That's when manufacturing became a bigger thing. That's when people were like, oh, jobs, more factories, more jobs, more creation. Let's do stuff. Let's change America. And pollution, waterways, bleh.
They didn't mean to pollute.
Yeah, but they did, so. Wear a lampshade on my head. It doesn't fit because there's like a thing in it, but whatever. We'll go with it.
Last question.
From Maya.
Why is it important to recognize and potentially fix modifications to make them better and more environmental friendly for the United States?
Because, you see, when we make terrible things to the land, our
Terrible.
land... Shut up. When terrible things happen to the land, terrible things happen to us. So when we fix our modifications to make them better and environmental friendly, it helps us advance. Shut up. Helps us advance, and it helps not destroy the land. And when the land's happy, we're happy, we advance. Life is great.
Also, I would like to add to that, it would
We're
also
listening
help.
about George Bertrand Marsh.
George Perkins Marsh was talking about this. No, but you have to think that if we fix these problems now, the future generations won't have to worry about it like we have to right now. And it's scary to think, hey, we are running out of natural resources and eventually they're no longer going to be here, so we have to learn how to function without them.
It's a terrible thing to imagine that we know we're destroying the land and we just don't do anything. We don't do anything about it. We are so focused on unimportant things. Gotcha. Read to the audience, Maya.
Ew, eat a dog food. Can I spit this out? I'm gonna throw up.
No, swallow.
Oh my god. So the moon. I literally almost threw up.
Is it better than cat food?
That was worse. That was so bad. It was so big. Tasted like freaking... I almost threw up. Like, it's still in my teeth. Oh my...
I think it's better than cat food. Okay.
That was disgusting. Never. Again.
Okay.
Allison's trying to say dog food is not bad, so she's gonna eat it.
She's a weenie and she's freaking out. I will eat this.
It's disgusting!
Watch. I could be a dog.
I feel like you're holding it in. Your breath smells gross. I have 3 things of gum in my mouth.
Well,
That's gross. Why? You think it's good?
it's not good, but like I wouldn't eat it on a daily basis. But if I was dying, I'd eat it.
Okay.
Last question. By me. Alright. Maya. This is a bit of a weird question, but defend a human-made product that has benefited the land.
Palm oil. palm oil is in a lot of products, and trying to cut them out it's really hard because palm oil is made, I don't know, in so many products. And what they do, not all companies do this, but most companies tear down forests, and what they use is they use fire to burn down the forest because it's cheaper than using peat swamps, because using peat swamps you have to fertilize it and put all these chemicals to get it healthy, and so they just tear down rainforests, which is where orangutans live. And I mean, not all companies do that, but like over in Malaysia, a lot of the rainforests are being torn down. But palm oil is in so many products, it's hard to cut it out of these products.
And yeah, good work.
It's disgusting.
All right, final dare. Call a friend and tell them how excited you are about a weird fetish.
Try going somewhere else. Pick up.
Pick up, Natalie.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
No one likes you.
I'm sorry.
Some friends these are.
Let's cut that out.
Annabelle. We're calling Annabelle. If she picks up. If she doesn't pick up, I'm done.
Oh, sorry.
Annabelle, I have to tell you something.
Tell me something.
I am absolutely in love with feet. I love feet. I just cannot get over it. I love it so much. I cannot contain myself.
Okay.
Every time I see socks, I just want to smell them. I just love feet. I love toes. I love feet. I cannot contain myself at the beach. I just look at everyone. I can't help myself.
Oh, what?
Never mind. I'll tell you about it later.
So,
What have we learned today?
that Maya and dog food don't go together. You pretty much throw up, or any type of non-human food. I will.
And we're destroying the environment.
I literally. It's still.
I love feet. This is a great day.
And I almost threw up. So thank you, Allison. Wait, that was my dare. Never mind. You wrote them. Anyways, that's not the point. I hope you had fun learning with us today, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.